What would you do if God asked you to sacrifice your only son? This is the powerful story of Abraham, a man tested to the extreme. Stay with us to uncover how faith overcame fear, and why this moment echoes through history. Don't miss the ending. Abraham was chosen by God to be the father of a great nation. He had left everything behind, his land, his comfort, his past, just to follow a voice that promised the impossible. His life was a constant journey of faith and obedience. Years passed, and finally, the impossible happened. Abraham and Sarah had a son, Isaac, in their old age. The child was a miracle, the fulfillment of God's promise. Abraham's joy was complete. But his faith was about to be tested like never before. Then came the unthinkable. God called out to Abraham, "Take your son, your only son, whom you love, and sacrifice him." Can you imagine the weight of those words? Watch till the end to see how Abraham responded to this divine test. Without protest, Abraham rose early and prepared for the journey. He took Isaac, 2 servants, and wood for the offering. For 3 days, they walked in silence toward the mountain God had shown him. Each step was a step of faith. When they saw the mountain in the distance, Abraham told the servants to stay behind. He and Isaac would go on alone. But notice his words, "We will worship, and we will come back." Even now, Abraham believed in God's promise. As they climbed, Isaac asked, "Father, where is the lamb for the offering?" Abraham replied with a calm heart, "God will provide." These words were more than comfort, they were prophecy. What happened next would prove it. Abraham built the altar, arranged the wood, and bound Isaac. Can you feel the tension? This wasn't just obedience, it was complete surrender. Still, Abraham raised the knife, ready to sacrifice the son he had waited for his whole life. At that very moment, a voice cried out, "Abraham, stop!" An angel of the Lord called from heaven. "Do not lay a hand on the boy. Now I know you fear God." Watch to the end. What Abraham saw next would change everything. Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught in the bushes. God had provided a substitute. The test was over, and Isaac was spared. This wasn't just about faith, it was about trust in God's ultimate provision. That place was named "The Lord Will Provide," and it became a symbol of divine mercy. Through this act, God confirmed his covenant with Abraham, promising descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky. Abraham's obedience wasn't just about passing a test, it shaped the destiny of nations. His faith laid the foundation for generations to come. Stay with us, because there's more to this promise than meets the eye. This story echoes across time, reminding us that faith doesn't always make sense, but it always requires trust. And when we trust God, He provides what we could never imagine, even when the path seems painful. From that mountaintop moment, the idea of sacrifice took on new meaning. And centuries later, it would foreshadow another story of another father who would give up his son, not in test, but in love. The story of Abraham and Isaac is more than history, it's a picture of hope, of divine promises fulfilled through faith. Do you believe that God still provides? Let us know in the comments, we'd love to hear your thoughts. If you were moved by this story, subscribe to the channel for more powerful videos like this one. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on notifications. Join us as we continue exploring stories that change the world, one scene at a time.